from the Spero Clinic with graduation 2 of 3 today. What a special one. Amazing. Camden, you have grown so much since you started here, and it's because of the hard work that you put in. You literally never said no. You pushed every second and every therapy that you've been here, and I could not be more proud of you. I've enjoyed all of our time together. It's been amazing getting to know the real you, which is different from the you that started, and just seeing your personality grow and come out even more every time that you would get a pain drop, every time that you would start to get better. It's been amazing to watch you, and now you get to go home and live and be with your family again as the real you. Can't wait. I'll give you the floor. You're welcome.
Hi, Camden, obviously. I'm 22. I got CRPS when I was 15 and a half. To give you an exact number, it was 2018 when I had my first surgery on my arm. The surgeon said I should take 3 months to heal. That turned into 6 months, and that turned into a year. He decided that it was the plate that was causing the problem, so he took that out. That was not the problem. The cycle just continued. It was terrible. It was me complaining, him dismissing me, him telling my parents that I'm lying, that I was faking it. He used the term psychosomatic, and when I was reading that paper constantly, that word was always used in every single visit, and I visited him a lot. It was at least twice a month, so that's a lot of time. He said I was trying to get out of school, which was really weird because I actually loved school. I found it as an escape. I loved learning. I still do. And that's when Mom knew that there was a problem, because I was calling her every single day saying, I can't do this. She eventually took me to my pediatrician, who has known me since I was born. And she sent me to a neurologist. And on December 17th, 2019, I got diagnosed with CRPS. I still managed to graduate high school. I don't know how. I hadn't done work since November. I didn't question it. I got to walk across that stage and I got the diploma. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Didn't know how I did it, but I did. It started off mild. It was only in my right wrist at the time. And it then spread to my arm, to my neck, to my other arm, and eventually my whole body, including my intestines. I had seizures constantly. It was nothing for me to have 3 a day. The longest one I think was about an hour. And my doctor said, don't call anybody, which is really weird. Don't know why. It caused me to have severe gastroparesis, hypertension, Hashimoto's, and literally anything else you can have. It was nothing for me to not sleep for days on end, and that caused severe hallucinations because I was exhausted. It was nothing for me to see somebody walking in the room or seeing someone went around and no one was there. The only times I went out was to go to the doctor. That was sad. I lost a lot of my friends. And most of my days consisted of me waking up, if I had slept, taking medicine, trying to go back to sleep, waking up, taking medicine, going back to sleep. I only got up if I had to use the bathroom or see my dog. And luckily, my best friend, Brianna, she stayed with me throughout everything. We've been friends since 7th grade. It's been over 10 years and she's still not sick of me. I don't know how, but she's not. I wasn't able to wash my hair for the past 3 years. The first time I washed it was when Mom was taking too long, and I got annoyed because I was like, I just want to get out of the shower. So I washed my own hair. She comes in and she goes, huh? What? And then she walked out and then came back in and was baffled. And then told my entire family while I was in the shower. I didn't get to tell them that, so thanks, Mom. She texted me, she was like, oh my God, she's just showered. So thanks for that. Love you. I still am on 12 different medicines. We tried to wean off of some, and then my last seizure was October 17th, and that was after 3 days having 7 seizures, and they were terrible. It was to the point of I couldn't go to the clinic that Wednesday and Thursday, and we went to the hospital on that Thursday, and I remember I came out and I was like, I can go to the clinic. And Mom was like, no, you just got discharged. No. I wanted to tell Dr. T a joke. That was what inspired me. I wanted to tell her a joke, and so I told her Monday, and she knew it, I guess. She's terrible at taking jokes. Terrible. She knows the answer. I don't understand. My hobbies disappeared. The only hobby I kept was reading. And I couldn't even read like an actual book. I had to read on my phone. I'm a huge book nerd, and so not being able to hold a book was really devastating. My hair started to fall out, and my showering decreased. It was nothing for me to not shower but once a week. It's gross, but the water hurt too much. I could not stand it. My hair just lost everything. I started with curly hair that was down here, and it was thick. And now my hair's growing back again, but it's nothing like it was. I was really defeated. I pretty much gave up. Mom ended up finding the place and watched all the testimonies, did all the research, and she told me about it, and I didn't believe it. I thought it was too good to be true. Like this couldn't happen. Because every single doctor told me, nothing I can do except give you more medicine. I felt like I was slowly dying every single day. I was getting closer to the end, whether that was by me or by just natural causes. Each seizure, it was nothing for me to be like, well, this is the end. Oh well, can't do anything about that. All my medicine had to be taken away from me, and I wasn't allowed to get near them anymore. We had to count it out, and someone, whether that was my mom, my dad, or my sisters, would lean over me and make sure that the medicine was still at the level it should be. There was one time I had kid scissors in my room, kid scissors, and I needed to cut something, and they kept disappearing, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going crazy. I'm insane. Turns out my sister was taking them away from me. I didn't know that, just thought I was going crazy. So thank you, Gracie, for that. When I got here, August 19th, I wanted to go home immediately. I was away from everything I knew. The first day I came into the NMR building, I heard somebody screaming, and I was like, no, take me out, I'm leaving. Mom had to physically hold me in place. I stayed, obviously. I learned that this place was nothing like I thought it would be. I thought it would be just like a bunch of treadmills and exercise bikes, and they're just like, do the exercise. It's not like that at all. There's a lot of passive therapies, which are amazing. One of my favorite therapies is EWAT. Sean, I loved it. Weird, but that was my favorite therapy. I felt so much better after. And to get through the therapy, I just would sing songs and be like, if an 80s band can do it, I can. So use that as a hint if you need it. I'm happy I can go home because I have been 19 days pain-free. I can wash my own hair, wear jewelry, and I can learn to be a person. I can read books again, and I can focus on things now. I used to not be able to. I'm really gonna miss it here. I'm gonna miss the staff and the patients. I don't know which one more, because they're all angels, Like, this place is heaven on earth. I feel safe here. I know no one would judge me at all. There's so many people to thank. My immediate family, thank you for supporting me. Mom, thank you for coming to every single therapy of mine without fail. Even if she was in the most pain, I would be like, can you come? And she was like, I'll be there. I got it. She was also my chauffeur. So I needed to go somewhere. I got the princess treatment. My Aunt Renee and my Uncle Greg, they drove the car down here from North Carolina. Otherwise, Mom and I would have to go on a 15-hour road trip, which would not be fun when we were both in pain. So thank you for that. Annie, my NMR therapist, you are one of the strongest women I know. You inspire me every single day. Even if I want to give up, you look at me and you go, nah, we're not giving up. Right? You went through this program and now you're guiding people and you are just amazing. I look at you and I go, I can do it, she did it. Dr. T, thank you for making me smile every single day, even if I did not want to. Every day she would come and she would make a joke or something, and every day would start off amazing just because of you. And I will try to make good life choices. Plus, this woman, I swear she teleports places. I will leave her room, come here, and she's here. And I'm like, I don't see her. I don't know where she goes, but she appears out of nowhere. You're like a magician. I don't know how you get there. You gotta take like hundreds of steps, hundreds of thousands of steps a day. And everybody back at home who supported me, family, thank you so much for supporting me, and family, friends, thank you. The prayers were definitely needed and helped me in a time of need. Again, everyone here, thank you again. Every one of my therapists or the runners or the front desk would always just support me endlessly. If I was having a bad day, they would make it a good day. I'm excited to get back home, to go to college, to get a job, to be able to go places as a 22-year-old. Again, thank you, everybody here. Come out. It's gonna be so